investigation at sagutin bakit nung huling quarter ng 2022, bakit po ba naging sobrang mahal ang sibuyas? And even though the prices are down now, Mr. Chair, it's not a justification for us to stop because the culprits should be answerable.
Yes, thank you.
Sa clarification, ang nakikita nga natin, yung mga resource persons natin ay hindi umattend ang nagkakasakit. So we'll just dispense with their absence and just go on with the hearing without requiring them to explain why they are absent. There must be a valid reason. Otherwise, if we shall not take any action against these absences, then we can expect that in the future, pwede pa lang umabsent. Hindi na kami pupunta roon at kinakailangan continue ang investigation. And I don't think that will be a valid excuse.
Yes, anyway, we will just go through this briefly. So at least we are also according them the due course that they explain also the condition. So at least we're made familiar also of the concerns. So tsaka reminder po, these are people issued subpoenas. So mahalaga po ito. So there are only about 3 left. So we have for Mr. Eric Pabilona and Mr. Sheman Chat. This is the kidney transplant patient in 2014.
Yes. Oh, what?
If you will see the history of the patient here, he's been in and out of the hospital supposedly. So it's really this condition is really not that good, and now he's still under immunosuppressant drugs. That will make him quite susceptible.
Okay.
Susceptible to problems.
Just for the record, who is the lawyer for? You are the lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm lawyer for the Super 5, Your Honor.
Mr. Kim Cockling could not appear
Yes, Your Honor.
because of his medical condition.
Yes, Your Honor. The medical condition
Did
that
you
was
ask
stated.
your client who can properly represent them insofar as this investigation is concerned and who has personal knowledge about the operations of Super 5, which happens to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, cold storage in our country. 600 bags ang capacity. 600,000 bags multiplied by 28 kilos per bag. How many millions is that? 1.3 million? 1.8? Kilos.
Ay, kilo.
Okay. Oh, sino? Sinabi ba ng iyong kliyente kung sino pwede mag-represent? At
Yes, Your
pwede
Honor.
sumagot directly out of personal knowledge? Baka naman dadating dito. Hindi po namin alam. Because we not expect that Mr. Kim Kok Lim, who is already 79 years old, I don't think that he will be in charge of the operations. Somebody must know. Sino ang in charge ng operations? Sino?
Yes, Your Honor. I
Who?
believe, Your Honor, that other subpoenas were sent to Super 5, Your Honor.
Sino sa mga kliyente mo ang pwedeng mag-appear dito at mag-testify? No, let's hear the words of the lawyer first. Baka naman pagpunta na naman dito at pag tinanong natin, pasensya na kayo, hindi ako involved sa operations. Oh.
Yes, Your Honor. We have, Your Honor, Mr. George, Your Honor, the General Manager of Super 5, Your Honor.
Aside from him.
I believe, Your Honor, that one of the directors was also received some subpoena, Your Honor.
Yung nandito na. Oh, at
Yes,
the
Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, they are here.
Oh, here.
Mr. George, Your Honor, and
Oh, what's the position of Mr. George?
is the General Manager, Your Honor.
General Manager. Is he an owner? Okay. Oh, aside from the General Manager. Wala na?
We also have your Mr. Michael Kingtan, Your Honor.
Oh, Michael Quintang, what is his position?
He's one of the directors, Your Honor.
Oh, one of the
Super 5.
directors. Managing Director. Okay.
Attorney, ganito eh. Ang dapat na mag-attend sa hearing namin na representative ng mga cold storage ay yung merong kakayahan na magbigay sa amin ng impormasyon na hinihingi namin. Katulad nung nangyari sa Argo na nakipag-cooperate sa amin, ibinibigay nila sa amin ang lahat ng pangalan ng deposit sa kanilang mga storage facilities. At sino-sino yung nag-withdraw sa bawat panahon. Regular yon. Yung bang nagsipag-attend ngayon ay ganun din ang kanilang kakayahan na magbigay sa amin ng impormasyon dahil tututukan namin ito. 20 cold storage lang ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. So palagay ko, alam naman ninyo kung ano yung hiningi namin nung nakaraan. Hindi naman kami hihingi pa ng higit doon sa ginawa namin noon. Pare-parehas lang ito. So yung bang nag-attend ngayon, nasaan ba siya?
He's outside, Your Honor, because
Akala ko, sabi mo nandito.
not inside, Your Honor, outside the room, Your Honor, because the room is full, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. George Ong, are you with us?
Mr. George Ong, are you a Filipino citizen?
Native born po, sir, Your Honor.
Ano daw?
Did you say
Ah?
native born,
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
You are a natural born Filipino citizen?
Yes po.
You can speak Filipino?
Tagalog po, sir.
Oh.
Mr. Chairman, I think he said he is a native born, meaning he is not a Filipino, but he was born here in the Philippines.
Tinatanong ko kung native born Filipino. Yes, sir, sabi niya eh. Napanganak ka dito, Mr.
Yes po, Your Honor.
So, Filipino ka, hindi ka nag-elect ng Chinese citizenship.
Chinese citizen pero dito ako pinanganak.
May passport po kayo, Mr. Ong? Philippine
Meron po.
passport din?
Ah.
Meron kayong Philippine passport?
Wala po.
Wala.
Oh.
Okay.
So, you were born here in the Philippines but you are a Chinese citizen. Tama yon?
Opo.
Hindi ka pa nag-naturalize, di ba?
Hindi pa po.
Ang tatay mo is a Chinese citizen.
Yes po.
O yun. Pero nakakaintindi siya ng Tagalog. Kaya mong ibigay sa amin ang mga datos na kukunin ng committee ito? Halimbawa, yung pangalan ng lahat ng nagdi-deposit sa iyong storage facility. Meron ka lahat ng pangalan na nagdi-deposit.
Meron po, Your Honor.
Yung mga nagwi-withdraw, per bag ito.
Meron po.
Katulad nung hiningi namin sa Argo, maliwanag na meron silang talaan dito. Ito lamang kasi ang paraan para makita natin yung extent ng hoarding over a period of time. Kasi pagdating ng Oktubre, inuubos na lahat yan ng mga hoarders. Kukunin nila sa mga cold storage, dadalhin sa Maynila, doon na nagkakataguan. Kaya mong ibigay sa amin itong mga ito?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, kailangan sumagot ka ng totohanan dito. Yung yes ka pagkatapos hindi mo magagawa. Pati yung consumption ng electricity ninyo, kukunin namin sa inyo. Meron kayong monthly consumption ng electricity, tama?
Meron po.
Ibibigay nyo lahat sa amin yon. So pwede na ito, huwag na nating hanapin yung may sakit na may-ari. Kaya na nito. Provided na ibibigay mo lahat sa amin.
Yes. Mr. Ong, dala po ninyo yung mga records ninyo?
Meron po. Yung
Meron po kayo nadala?
Deposit po.
Oo. Dala ninyo yung inyong monthly stock inventory
Meron po.
and list of depositors?
Opo.
Okay po.
What
So-
about Mr. Michael Lang, representing also Super 5?
Yes, we were informed that Mr. Michael King Ang is with us.
Oh, umuwi na?
Ay?
Oh. Did you take
Yes.
your oath?
Did you take your oath, Mr. Ong? Nag-oath na po kayo?
Oh.
Hindi pa.
Oh, yung
Hindi pa.
director daw
And
yun.
we will wait for Mr. Ang.
Oh, nasaan si Mr. Ang? Oh, could you please call him? Oh.
Yes.
Na ba yan?
Hindi pa po. So, Comsec, can you please administer the oath of Mr. Ong and Mr. Ang?
May we request Mr. Ong and Mr. Ang to please rise? raise their right hand and please repeat after me. I, please state your name. Do solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Yes. Is there any further questions for Mr. Ang? Before we just finish with Tianlong. So para brief na lang, we could start the questions na. Tatapusin ko lang itong si... Yeah, for
teka muna,
Tianlong.
si Michael Ang, do you understand Tagalog?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a Filipino citizen?
Chinese system.
Chinese. Your lawyer told us that you are one of the directors.
Yes, Your Honor.
And how many shares of stock do you own insofar as Super 5 is concerned?
35%, Your Honor.
35%.
Yes, Your Honor.
What about Mr. Do you have any relation with Mr. Tim Cocklim? Do you have any relation with him?
My father, Your Honor.
Your father?
Yes.
Is your father a Filipino citizen or a Chinese citizen?
Chinese also,
Chinese.
Your Honor.
And what is the percentage of ownership of your father?
5
Five only?
10%. Yes,
Are you
Your
sure
Honor.
of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, you are answering under oath and we can get your record sa Securities and Exchange Commission. Your father is only 5%.
I will check, Your Honor.
Yan ang sinasabi ko eh. Ha? Oh. 5%. Who else? What is your relationship with Lim Chok Uy?
My brother, Your Honor.
Your brother.
Brother.
How is the percentage
Um,
of ownership? 50? 50%.
almost 50%.
50%.
Yes,
So,
Your Honor.
and your brother like you and like your father is also a Chinese citizen.
My brother is a Filipino citizen, Your
Your
Honor.
brother is a Filipino citizen.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, we will require his presence at the next scheduled hearing, considering that he owns one half of Ribco. Super 5, sorry.
Okay. So anyway, just to wrap up yung explanations ng absences, our representative from Tianlong, Paige, can you please assist?
Good morning, Your Honors. I am Attorney Frank. Good morning, Your Honors. I am Attorney Frank Figura of Puno Figura Law Offices. Puno and Figura Law Offices, Congressman. And what I might be saying could be hearsay because I was told by the client, but I will try to be candid as much as possible to inform this honorable body about the whereabouts of the two officers of Tianlong. And I would like to clarify also that we are not the in-house counsel. Our services were secured only last week to assist them in this investigation, Your Honor. So,
Anyway, attorney, is there any representative from
yes,
Tianlong?
the assistant operations manager. I required her to be present and bring all
Okay.
the inventories and
So,
all the documents.
Attorney,
Just a question. Where is the operations manager? Is he included among the reasons na may sakit?
No, Your Honor.
Oh,
Mr. Mansat, according to the admin officer of Tianlong, already left the country at the height of the pandemic. He is a Chinese national.
so there is no operations manager since pandemic.
Yes, Your
Oh,
Honor.
yung bang assistant manager masasagot ang mga tatanong ni Congressman Marcoleta?
I hope so, Your Honor, because
No, we don't hope.
she,
Pakitanong mo na sa kanya. Nasaan yung assistant manager?
she is around, Your Honor.
Okay. Oh,
She was the one who prepared the
no,
inventories and everything.
iba yung preparation, iba yung personal knowledge. Oh, where is the assistant manager? Miss Judith Garcia. Oh, ano excuse na Eric Pabilonia? No, first follow-up question. Ano ang excuse ni Eric Pabilonia? Let's the lawyer speak.
Your Honor, I was told that Eric Pabilona left for Hong Kong to undergo eye surgery last March 4, Your Honor.
Last March 4.
Long before the subpoena was sent.
Oh,
to her.
kailan daw
Your Honor.
babalik si Eric Pabilonia?
We are not sure yet, Your Honor.
Okay.
when
Did
it's
you ask
coming back.
your client kung kailan babalik yung si Eric Pabilonia?
I can verify from the admin officer, Your Honor.
Okay. And we will verify it also from the immigration. Oh, yung
Yes,
assistant manager. Wala raw kayong operations manager since the pandemic.
Ma'am, can you please turn on the mic?
Before pandemic, that was meron po kaming operations manager.
Oh, yun na
which is
naman. Iba
our
na naman
boss,
statement nyo.
our boss, Eric Pabilona.
Siya ang operations manager.
Opo, during that time.
So we need his presence here.
My boss is not
Oh.
in the country. She's in.
Masasagot mo ang mga itatanong sa iyo. List of depositors, list of withdrawals, kung gaano karami ang volume, etc.
Yeah, actually, Your Honor, I have all the I
Kaya mo
submitted
sagutin?
already. Well, some.
Oh,
We will try.
Alin?
Yes, concern ko, attorney and ma'am, there is no medical certificate given to this committee by Mr. Eric
Pabilona.
yeah,
Yes, Your Honor.
Pabilona. So,
Yes.
and easily through email, we will require a medical certificate
Within the day.
within the day. So please inform your client.
Yes, tatawag lang naman kayo sa Hong Kong. Ipadadala lang yan ng
Yes, the Honorable Stella.
And Mr. Chair, can the medical certificate indicate the present medical condition of Mr. Eric Pabilonia?
Yes, we will communicate with the client, Your Honor.
Expect that medical certificate within the day. Before lunch. Oh, within the day. 4 o'clock. Abutin kami ng gabi rito. Hindi pa kami nag-uumpisa. Okay, Panyero.
I will just ask the
No, ikaw ang abogado eh. Ikaw nagsabing nasa Hong Kong ang iyong kliyente at nagpa-eye surgery eh. And he left the country as early as March 4. Eh kami yung mga nagpapa-eye surgery, isang araw lang. Karamihan sa amin, outpatient pa eh. O kaya nga. So we verify because we expect you to tell the truth. As a matter of fact, we wish to remind you that yesterday in the Philippine Star, Speaker Romualdez was quoted. He issued directive to Congressman Emberga that the resource persons must be telling the truth. If they are lying or if they will not appear, you issue contempt order and ask for their imprisonment. Because the speaker is serious about this issue. Eh nagkatataka nga kami habang tumatagal, ang daming nagkakasakit.
So, attorney,
yeah.
Okay.
yes, we will get back to you, attorney.
Yes,
I hope you could.
get back with the. I don't have direct contact with the.
But
Mr.
you have the
Pabilona.
means, attorney.
Yes, I
to-
will contact the.
Sige
admin
po,
officer.
we'll get back to you in about 2 hours.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, attorney. Thank you. So, lastly, Miss Marlene Lamata of Ribson. Do we have a representative from Ribson?
Oh.
Attorney Contado?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, is there any other representative for Ribson?
Yes, Your Honor. The plant manager of Ribson Cold Storage is present and he can answer all the questions and he has personal knowledge of the operations of Ribson Cold Storage, Your Honor.
Yes, can you enlighten us with the current condition of Miss Marlene Lamata?
Your Honor, Miss Marlene Lamata is suffering from upper respiratory tract infection, Your Honor. All the week he was coughing very hard, and he was even coughing green phlegm, Your Honor.
Just for the record, where is the whereabouts of Miss Marlene Lamata today?
He's resting at his residence in Makati, Your Honor.
Makati, what is the specific address?
Viewfront condominium, Your Honor.
Because Marlene Lamata was present during the last scheduled hearing, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor.
And your client was the one going to Switzerland. Oh, and you don't know the address in Makati?
Viewfront condominium in Makati,
Okay.
in BTC.
So I would respectfully move that our physician who stated that her medical condition is not a ground for non-appearance to visit her personally today to be assisted by her lawyer, attorney,
Alvin Contado, Your Honor.
so that we will find out whether or not that will be a valid reason for her absence, her medical condition. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
I so move.
Any objections? There being none, motion is carried. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Bautista. We hope to hear from you as soon as possible. Yes.
Mr. Chair,
At saka wheelchair,
Yes.
stretcher.
The Honorable Dante Marcoleta.
bago natin paalisin si Doktor, what happens if the personal doctors of these people will invoke confidentiality? What will you do?
Yeah, a
Well,
physical
this is
visit.
just a physical visit in case there will be
Hindi nga
a
kasi meron nga confidentiality between a patient and a doctor. And that one, hindi natin mababiolate yun.
pero
So pupuntahan lang ni doktor, titingnan niya para paano kung sabihin ng doktor niya, ano bang itatanong mo sa kanila? Kasi parang hindi na tayo magtagal kasi
Oo nga, pero-
nadadivert lahat ng pinag-uusapan.
well, actually when we speak of legality, when it is an issue of physical client relationship, patient, physician, privilege communication, that could be the subject of waiver. And whenever you presented your medical certificate, it behooves upon us to verify whether or not that medical certificate is correct or not. Otherwise, if we shall not conduct an investigation, any resource person who does not want to attend shall only present a medical certificate and telling us, you cannot examine me because there is a patient-physician privilege. And that will render our constitutional duty to conduct an investigation in aid of legislation. That's my very point.
Tama naman yung point mo, pero sinasabi ko, baka mamaya sabihin ng doktor nila, I invoke confidentiality, yun lang.
If any physician will invoke confidentiality, I would respectfully move that that physician be required to be present here to be assisted by a lawyer so that we can discuss this issue. In order that
Hindi
we
nga
can
pwede
create
yun,
a
that's a confidential.
Hindi, kaya nga titanungin natin sa physician,
Anyway,
medical
yes.
condition, but why is he invoking physician-patient privilege?
yes, anyway, they are assisted by their lawyers and they have agreed to the request to be personally seen by the House doctor.
Yes, Your Honor, we submit
Yes, thank you.
the orders of the
Okay.
committee.
So anyway, that is the last of it. So
Mr. Chairman,
yes,
just a manifestation on the exchange of ideas we had earlier. Confidentiality patient, doctor confidentiality can be subject to limitations, Mr. Chairman, when especially it involves national security, public interest. That is what we are doing here. This is the public interest, and it is higher than our private rights. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
thank you for that, Minority Leader